Hello and welcome to Media Journalism class. Today we're going to give you the 101 on this fabulous course and dive into what it means to be a member of this dedicated team. Here we have Newsletter, where students passionately write to cover an array of subjects within our community, coupled with flavorful photos highlighting their topic. Moving along, we have our productive podcasting team. These masters of audio pump out weekly programs of their own design. And who could forget the main attraction, our famous blue-gold television, BGTV. Witness a collaboration of the minds as our beautiful cast and crew comes together to produce a breathtaking broadcast. See a wonderful symphony of attentive anchors paired with methodically planned segments. Thank you for tuning in and seeing where the magic happens. We hope you enjoy your regularly scheduled program.
Hey Wizards, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Gianna.
And you're watching BGTV.
No, that's next week.
You guys are for next week.
You guys,
See you guys next week.
beautiful faces, but they're not on this week. Those are your anchors for next week. Watch it. Okay. Hey Wizards, sorry for the disruptions. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Charisse.
And you're watching BGTV.
On this week's episode, we have Hannah covering the Round Hill Science Fair.
We have Brockway with sports.
We have Christian with a senior spotlight. Then, learning with
Liz. Finally, we have Emily covering the Jody S. Davis auditorium dedication.
On January 31st, Round Hill hosted a science fair to let the students show off their amazing science products.
I remember going to those when I was younger, and there was this mad scientist there. The good old days.
Crazy that you say that because he was actually there for the Round Hill one just this past week.
Stop it right now. That's so cool. So let's see the science fair and see how it went with Hannah.
With the science field expanding every day and new jobs coming to surface, it's important for kids to have an interest and knowledge in science. Today I'm here at the Round Hill Science Fair where kids show off their projects.
So I use red cabbage, hot water, and baking soda to dye this shirt blue. And you can see the blue in the water. And then this is what all my family thought. And then all the stuff that you need to know about it. My project is a storm in a jar and a tornado in a bottle. So this is a project about my goat, Waylon, and it's basically comparing a goat and a human together and all different facts about humans and goats. What I learned was the volcano erupts when you add vinegar and baking soda in it, and then it erupts. This project is so fun, and my dad helped me with it.
And the best part of the day was when Mad Science came and taught the kids a new thing or two about science.
Watch.
It's fine, though.
It's on fire. It's still on fire, but the money didn't catch on fire because it didn't get hot enough. What's the face?
Did you hear that Washingtonville High School hosted its first ever cheer competition at the school?
No way. That's the coolest thing ever, and I heard their performance was flawless though.
Me too. So let's hear from the Inside Scoop with Brockway with sports.
Hello, Wizard Nation. I'm your sports host, Michael Brockway, and we're back with my final week of sports coverage. Wrestling hosted their senior meet on Wednesday, January 29th, but unfortunately lost to the incumbent state champions. Matches were won by Drew Marchese, Mason Ketchum, and Austin Maddox. They followed this loss with a blowout against FDR, 82-0, greatly boosting their team morale. Girls basketball lost to Monroe in a tough match, but are looking for a better outcome next Tuesday against Pine Bush and in their senior game on Thursday. Hockey had a rough week, losing both games over the weekend to Arlington and CW. Boys basketball crushed New Paltz 82-62, with Ryan Graham scoring 30 of those points. They proceeded to beat their all-time rivals Monroe in the most exciting game of the year, keeping the game at a close 48-39. Hopes are high as they move closer and closer to the championship season. Track and field is continuing their victory streak, with the boys team destroying the rival team Warwick by over 60 points in the division championship for the second year in a row. Out of the under 20 athletes competing in the meet from Washingtonville, several of them picked up wins, with Nick Recchi winning the 55 hurdles and pole vault, TJ Snyder winning the 55-meter race, Elijah Mallard winning the 300-meter race, Sean Beck winning triple jump, Lorenzo Castro winning the 600-meter race, the 4x2 and 4x8 winning their respective races, and almost all other Washingtonville athletes placing in the top 6 to contribute to the win. The girls subsequently placed second to Warwick, but had outstanding individual performers with Jamie Cupertino in the 1,000-meter race, Ann Hagen in the 3,000-meter race, and Brianna Fanning in high jump. Great job to all of these competitors, and thank you for making our school so proud. But before we go, let's check out the latest and greatest event hosted by our school. To most, this sign is the everyday sighting, but to the cheerleaders of Section 9 is the first of many. On Saturday, February 4th, the Wizards Cheer program hosted their first annual Wizards Rumble cheer competition.
Hosting a competition like this is a huge deal for a team like Washingtonville, where we're kind of the underdog team in the section right now. So being able to bring other schools into our home gym is a huge deal. It gets us, well known in the section, and we become really good friends with other teams.
Not only will the money from this event help fund future competitions, it'll also help pay for new mats, uniforms, and other equipment that the team uses in their routines.
I've been cheering since I was younger, so I was just put into the sport, but I really liked it, so I just stuck with it for the past 12 years.
Cheerleading is a really energetic sport, and you really can get the crowd energized, and it's just it's a really crowd involved sport.
You have to be energetic for other people and encourage everyone, because when you're down, the whole team gets down. You can't cheer. You can't be sad and cheer, so you have to keep the energy up and inspire others to keep the energy up.
The team dynamic in cheerleading is different than other sports because you really have to work all together as a team to make it all come together and work.
One person makes a big difference, so everyone has to be there at practice, and just everyone has to work together to make everything work.
Practices are challenging. Not many people know these cheerleaders need a lot of strength. We do a lot of conditioning. We're in the weight room every Monday. They're increasing weight. We're doing cardio. It's a quick 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so they have to be, have that stamina to do jumps, to flip, to toss other athletes in the air. So practices are physically and mentally, emotionally exhausting.
I recommend, looking up competition cheer because it's very different from what you guys see mainly on the sidelines during football season.
And it is a sport. Google it.
That's all the sports I had for you, Wizards. Time to hand the mic off to the new sports anchor,
Demetra, I'll catch you next week with sports.
It's time for a quick commercial break with Kylie.
It's important to have a recycling team because every little bit counts, and if we can raise awareness throughout the whole school, we can make big changes in our environment.
We want to make sure that everyone begins to separate garbage from recyclables in classrooms and lunchrooms. We collect bins every Friday, and if any paper or plastic is contaminated, we can't recycle it anymore.
If we don't do our part in recycling plastics and papers, the pollution will only get worse. The meetings for the recycling team are every Friday afternoon in Miss Fry's room 231.
Need help with an upcoming writing assignment in your upcoming English class? Well, guess what? The Writing Center meets every Tuesday in room 122. Sign up in the main office.
Do you want to share your favorite movie, book, or song? Then join Beyond the Book today. They meet every Tuesday after school, and it's a really great time.
Want to save your memories forever? Yearbooks are on sale right now at johnsons.com, so order one today.
Want extra help studying for a regent? Come to Weekly Regents Review. Sign-ups are available in the main office if you're interested.
Does your physical expire soon? Sign up in the nurse's office. They meet every Friday for updated physicals.
Attention any students interested in theater, choral studies, ballet, dance, media arts, or visual arts. The New York State Summer School of the Arts is hosting a week-long opportunity for aspiring musicians. Find out more at the link provided. Okay guys, so next up, we have yet another senior spotlight with Christian, and it's on Hunter Reed.
Becoming an Eagle Scout is one of the greatest youth accomplishments there is. Hunter Reed, a local Boy Scout, is up to the challenge this presents.
So my Eagle Scout project will be a sensory garden outside of the 9/11 memorial. There's a little park there. So I'll be building a sensory garden in collaboration with the Lions Club. So I'm going to be fundraising for all the plants, and I'm going to make the walkway.
This past Saturday, Hunter, with the help of others from Troop 416, held a public fundraiser for his project at Lowe's in Newburgh.
To raise funds for an Eagle project, you have to fundraise so that people in the community support your Eagle project, so they know that everyone in the community really wants it to happen.
Whether it be assertively communicating or dealing with the seasons, the Eagle process is one that brings great challenges.
We have to wait till April and May for the planting, which is a big part of the project because the sensory garden encompasses all 5 of the senses. So the plants help do that, so like smell, taste, hear. But we can do the walkway in the upcoming months once I raise all the money. So we just really gotta wait.
When all is said and done, most would say the reward in the end is worth it.
I started Cub Scouts when I was in 1st grade, so it's really all just been building up to this. And once I get my project done and get my Eagle, I'll be done with Boy Scouts. It's the highest achievement. A lot of jobs, if you put it on your resume, they really look at it as you went the extra mile to actually get there. So you're more likely to be hired because they know you'll put in the work.
Till next time, I'm Christian Heinz from BGTV.
The high school girls basketball team is hosting a 5-hour clinic for both boys and girls in grades 4 through 6 on February 17th. Join them.
Attention parents and students, there will be 2 large college fairs coming up in our area on April 1st and April 26th. Pre-register at the link below.
The Triumph Music Honor Society is hosting Love in a Song on February 12th, so bring your loved ones and celebrate Valentine's Day early as you hear some love songs.
The Community Service Club is holding a Love a Pet drive for the Blooming Grove Animal Shelter until February 13th. Boxes are available in the main office, room 229 and room 231 for donations.
Seniors, make sure to order your cap and gowns along with filling out your diploma name before March 2nd.
And now next up, we have Learning with Liz.
So this week on Learning with Liz, we're going to be asking people some riddles. So let's go see what they say. Can you tell me what letter of the alphabet has the most water?
I'm gonna guess agua because I don't know because it's agua.
Agua's a letter?
It's water. It's water. Like it's
not
A.
a
It starts with
letter.
an A though.
It's C.
How?
The C?
The C what?
Like the
what am
letter C?
I'm not
Like the
seeing
ocean?
nothing. I'm not. Oh.
David's father had 3 sons. Snap, Crackle, and... Pop? I don't know. David's father. David, are you kidding me? I'm so stupid. Why did Golden Grams get scared?
Because I don't even know. I don't even know.
Because there was a serial killer on the loose.
Oh, that's fire!
When does Friday come before Thursday?
Never.
Never?
Never. Friday comes after Thursday. Leap year.
In the dictionary.
Oh.
So this man throws a ball, and like he just throws it, and nobody or nothing touches it, but it comes back to him. How did he do it?
Oh, the boogeyman threw it back.
What doesn't move when it goes off?
An alarm?
Yeah.
With real?
Yeah.
Stop lying. Stop lying.
This man is in a race, and he passes this person in 2nd place. What place is he in now?
3rd. He passes the person in 2nd place?
Oh, first.
He's in 1st.
No, he's in 2nd.
You didn't say,
Okay. What has a face but no arms or legs?
A face with no arms or legs. The moon.
What kind of tree can you hold in your hand?
What kind of tree? Can I hold in my hand? Like a tree?
Yeah.
I don't know. A plant?
A palm tree.
A palm tree?
What gets wetter when it dries?
What gets wetter when it dries? I give up.
A towel.
A few moments later.
When I dry off, I am not getting wetter. When the towel, it's not like that with a towel. When
the towel dries,
there is no more water on the cloth of the towel, so therefore it is drying. It's not getting wetter.
Yes, it is because it's absorbing the wetness from you.
From me.
What type of sandwich is bound to sink?
A foot long.
Nope, a submarine. Hope you don't get those questions wrong next week when she's doing Guessing with a J.
On Friday, January 31st, all of Washingtonville celebrated the life of Jody S. Davis with a beautiful dedication in which we dedicated the auditorium to her in her honor, naming it the Jody S. Davis Auditorium.
It was truly a beautiful event filled with laughter, stories, music, and most of all, love for Miss Davis.
The event talked about her legacy and all of the many lives she touched, including my own. So let's check in with Emily and celebrate the life of one of the most amazing people I was ever blessed to meet.
So why are we here today naming this theater after Julie? It's because she spent 25 years inside these walls producing and directing over 50 productions, countless cabarets, and many other events? Or is it because she was an amazing high school guidance counselor? Well, yes, those are given, right? But with all due respect, anybody can do that. And that alone does not mean you get your name on the wall.
Gabby Gelles elaborates on the things that Miss Jody Davis taught her and the life lessons that went with it.
The most important thing she taught me was to be myself, even on stage.
Matthew Martinez, a senior at Washingtonville Senior High School, speaks about his instantaneous connection with Jody Davis.
So I feel like immediately when I came into the high school, I had a connection with her also. And so just spending every day with her in rehearsal and just building up a relationship and seeing how much she loved the auditorium and how much she loved Mask and Mime and how it was her second home. It truly was her second home. That the fact that now her name is outside of the auditorium with posters of the shows that she's done, it warms my heart to see it because it's nice that she's getting the recognition.
Miss Davis was the heart and soul of Mask and Mime, and fulfilling her role as a director was a daunting task. Miss DeNiro tells us a little more about it.
She was Mask and Mime. It's not shoes, it's lake fills of space to fill. So it's been hard, but I think that the amount of dedication and love and having been there ourselves that myself and Megan Quinn, my co-director, bring to it, I think we're doing the absolute best job that we can to honor her and her legacy and what she did.
She's somebody who really just put her whole heart into everything that she did. At home with our family certainly, but at school as a guidance counselor, she really put everything into that. And certainly with the show and the kids in the show, she really just put everything into it. She brought her passion to that, and that's what made the show so great.
Wow, that was absolutely beautiful.
And it was so important to so many people, and the fact that I was able to perform alongside my castmates with the upcoming show Pink Slip, March 5th through 7th, and have it be the first show in the new Jody S. Davis Auditorium truly warmed my heart.
And all of the speakers and performers did absolutely amazing as well, so.
I already know she would have been up there cheering on her step for all you Mask and Mime kids out there, you know what I mean. Okay, on a lighter note, that's the end of this week's episode, and this is the last time you're gonna have us as anchors.
Yeah,
which is kind of sad.
It really is. I might shed a tear.
I won't. Okay, Wizards, that's all we have for you this week. Bye.
We're back. See you next week, Wizards.